Everyone, it's Ma'am. I'm back with episode number 8 of Nothing to Everything. In this episode, we're going to cover weed, marijuana running, okay? If you look on the map, this will not always be here. The weed field will not always be green, and the marijuana dispensary will not always be here. Um, the reason why you'll see this is if the governor makes weed legal. In this episode, we're going to run weed the legal way, but I'm going to discuss how it's done illegally. Um, if you look on the screen right now, a lot of people are confused as to when it's illegal and when it is illegal, or when it is legal. Um, on the screen, you'll see it's from Nash's. It will say if they have cannabis or medical marijuana, it's illegal, uh, or it's legal. I'm sorry. If they process it into marijuana at the illegal processor, which would be the weed processor right here, it's illegal even when weed is legal. So weed could be legal, but if you have regular marijuana on you, then it's illegal. If you have medicinal marijuana on you, then it's legal, as long as weed is legal. Okay? So we're gonna hop in our lovely car here. This new off-road I had to buy because someone blew up my other one. I'm all the way outside of Cavallo because I really didn't feel like getting shot on like right as I made the video. So I'm gonna head to the weed field and I'm gonna show you how to collect the cannabis and then how to process it. Before I do get to the dispensary and the processing, you do need to buy a marijuana processing contract, which is, I believe, $800. So you could either, one, bring it with you, the $800, or two, do what I should have done and brought a debit card, which I do have. Okay, so bring a debit card. It's only like 2,500, and you'll never need to carry cash on you again. But I'll be back once I get to the wheat field. It's just right down the road. Now that we're at the weed field, you'll walk around, you'll see little plants like this. You'll just walk up, hit gather cannabis, just make sure you're close enough, and then you'll collect it. Each one should weigh 3. Make sure you bring food and water. I did not because I'm a moron, but hey, who cares? Each one will weigh 3, so an off-road could carry 50 inside of it, and whatever backpack will hold however much weight. If you have a 96 weight backpack with nothing else on you, you could hold, I believe, 32. So it adds up. So we'll discuss more when we're actually at the processor. But before we do that, if you run around and you start to not see these cannabis leaves popping up, just hop back in your driver's seat of your vehicle and then just get back out, and they'll respawn for you. So I will be back when I am full, and we'll head to the processor. Okay, now we have a full trunk and inventory space. So we're going to go to the marijuana dispensary on the map. We're going to process medicinal marijuana, and then I'll show you what to do from there. Before we do that, let's make sure we use our one talent point that we have on, where is it, I believe it's up a little bit more. Let's stop the vehicle. We're going to go to weed processor. Alright, so we get a maximum return. If you do not have this talent, every time you process marijuana, you will lose some due to not having the talent, okay? So I'll be back once we get to the processor. Now we are at the marijuana dispensary. Now, as I said earlier, this will not always be here, so sometimes you will have to go to the red zone and process there. The two selling points are different. When you process medicinal marijuana, you sell it at the hospital, which has a built-in ATM. Uh, when you process regular marijuana, you have to go to the drug dealer, and then there's an ATM right here at the Cavallo gas station. Now you just scroll wheel and hit marijuana processing contract, and then you just process. And I'll be back when I process all of it. Now that we have processed all of our medicinal marijuana, let's go to the hospital. Really quick tip, when you're processing, let's say I had 32 cannabis here, just double click it, it'll show up here, then just click this, but you have to type in the number and hit swap. It'll switch this with, it'll switch cannabis with the medicinal marijuana or whatever is on each side, as long as they weigh the same amount. So that's what I did to get it a quick processing. So we'll just head to the hospital, and then we'll sell and see how much we made. See you then. Okay, as we arrive to the hospital, you're going to want to pull your car. Don't go too far because some people have the tendency to close the doors on your vehicle and then you'll lose it. So all you gotta do is go down to item shop. Well, let's sell just one. One of them sells for 130. So let's sell that. Take out full inventory. Keep in mind that the
Howdy.
regular... Oh, someone's trying to talk to me. Oh, it's medic. The regular marijuana will sell for a bit more. So let's just sell all this. This is some decent startup money if you really need it. So we made only $10,000. My truck cost 3,000. But look at the market. You can see what everything sells for. All you gotta do is click on it. It sells for 130, 195. So we would have made $65 more for each marijuana that we processed, and we only would have processed it a little bit further away. But it's riskier because you could RDM in in red zones like the weed processing, 300 meters, I believe. Um, Drug dealer is about interaction distance, so the person has to be accessing the drug dealer for you to be able to shoot them. But that conducts the episode 8. Hope you understood everything about this. Make sure you get that processing contract. Bring a debit card with you or $800 cash. It's pretty decent money. Obviously, if you have a bigger vehicle, you'll make more money. Um, Next episode, we'll probably get into running heroin, which is on the opposite side of the map. All right, so everyone have a good day, and I'll have a new episode out soon. It's been kind of hard since I got a new job, and I retired from my lieutenant rank in the APD. So I'm trying to find time to play every now and then. But have a good day, everyone. See you.